who's in the lift right now. It's exercise expert Sarah J. Cullen.
Welcome, welcome.
How are you?
Sarah J.
Great.
Cullen, you are extremely welcome. Now, you are a lecturer in DCU. Can you tell us exactly what it is your expertise is in?
Sports science is what I studied, so I suppose my PhD was just in looking at the health and performance of jockeys and trying to get them to make weight and reduce their weight in a healthy way. So get
you're
them to
all
be
about
physically
the health
active
and fitness.
too.
You're an expert in this area.
Well, I hope
you
so.
You know what you're talking about.
At this stage.
Hopefully. Now, spring in your step. As we know so far, most pupils do at least an hour of exercise in schools per week. That seems like very little to me.
Yes, especially when you look at the physical activity guidelines for children. They say they should do 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous activity. That's like huffing and puffing, so your heart will be beating faster and you'll be breathing harder. And 60 minutes a day. Now, when you think of adults, like, it's not going to the gym for a day. It's like over the whole day. Do you know when kids are having fun, they're playing, they're running around? Over the whole day, that should all add up to an hour a day.
Okay,
and
so you're not just sitting down and doing, or standing up and doing one.
Oh no, we're not
session.
scaring anyone away. It's over
Okay.
the whole day. Like when you're playing in the schoolyard, or you might be doing something after school, walking to school, cycling to school, whatever you're doing, it should all add up. But they're actually saying that over half of school children aren't actually meeting those guidelines. So,
Yikes. Well, this is where we come in
Yes.
with Spring in Your Step. We're going to try and change that and make PE a little bit more exciting. Does it matter what time of the day that you're doing your exercise?
No, but for the likes of those in school, it actually is good maybe to do it at the start of the day. One, for physical activity allows more blood to flow to the brain, brings more oxygen and glucose to the brain, and that can allow students to be more alert. It can help their concentration and can allow them to be more focused. And other studies have shown it can actually improve their memory and learning as well. So that would be great help for school. And then obviously in the afternoon, when you're sitting there studying or doing work for ages, a little bit in the afternoon could help too.
Yes, you could help beat that sluggish feeling that you get when you're just sitting in one spot for ages. So there you go. If you do a little bit of exercise, your grades will improve as well. So tell your teacher, let's get active in the morning. Let's do some jumping jacks or something.
There's actually studies that show increased fitness levels are related to improved test results. So get active.
I remember I heard once about an experiment where they took two groups and they both did an exam, but one group only did exercise before it, and they did a lot better.
Yeah, studies actually have shown that can improve, I suppose, your learning, your memory, your concentration, how focused you are, and actually can improve your results. So
now we saw our two schools there coming up with ideas of how they can get more active in school. What did you think of Muscle Mondays and lifting school books and running around random laps?
Yeah, I loved Muscle Mondays when they were saying to bring your bottle in and to lift that, and if you don't have a bottle, use a bag. So they're being really creative. Like, you don't need all the extra bits of equipment. You don't need to go out to the shops and buy the equipment. The stuff is there in front of you. So I love that idea. And I also love the dancing in between the lessons.
Oh, me too.
That was my favourite.
Not a good
How's
dancer
about to
though.
people at home? What advice do you have to people at home who just want to incorporate a little bit more exercise into their day?
Yeah, I think take the ideas that they did themselves, but also I think maybe for the children, maybe to walk to school if you're at close proximity, or you cycle, or maybe when in the schoolyard you have to run around a bit more, play tag or hopscotch or do games like that. And then maybe to get some competition going in the school. We all are a bit competitive in life.
You get competition there.
And maybe against the teachers,
further.
have a game of rounders or something against the teachers, or a skip-a-thon day. So I think to come up with ways that you could be more active.
Challenge the teachers.
Yes, I think
That's
so.
a great idea.
Yeah.
Do you think that children at home should be doing more activity? Obviously in school we're trying to implement this, but do you think they should bring that into their home life and try and get active outside of that?
Yeah, I would think so. Actually, Andy Murray, the tennis player, his mom Judy Murray, is running a campaign at the moment, and she's suggesting you should actually bring PE into your homework, which I think is a great idea. Maybe 3 days a week, put it on the homework, and your parents. It's very important to get the parents involved. So yes, children spend most of their day, or like more than half of their day in school, so that's a great way to target physical activity levels. But get the parents involved, and maybe at the weekend bring the dog for a walk, or your neighbour's dog, or go off for a walk, or do something. So I think at home there's loads of stuff to be done.
Cool, sound advice. Well, I think in the long run we're going to try and present our plans of action to the Minister for Health, so we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. So thank you very much, Sarah J.
Sarah J, thank you so much for coming in.